And oh my gosh, me speaking like this is realizing like I'm actually like growing, and like I'm becoming, or like I'm speaking like how, oh, English was horrible, but I'm speaking how the grown YouTubers were speaking in their videos to me when I was a kid. Oh, okay. Anyways, make the right mistake. Now, I said mistakes are a part of life, right? That's fine. Make mistakes, but make the right ones.
I ain't got a clue, bro. I said 5 in the morning. I wake up to 5 on my yearnings. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. Try to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind.
What's number 8? I should be halfway done. I think I'm like almost halfway done with my make. No. Yeah. Number dreams change, and that's okay. Like I wanted to be a professor when I was growing up. A math professor, guys. Your girl wanted to be a math professor. So I wanted to be a math professor when I grew up, when I was a kid, and then I wanted to be a singer. And then what else did I want to be? I wanted to be so many things. And that's fine. Dreams change according to what you witness in life, or what you go through. You shouldn't feel bad because you didn't accomplish your dream, or your dream changed. No one should make you feel bad just because you had a change of heart. That's what life is, guys. As I've been saying for the last like 20 freaking minutes, change is the only constant thing in life. So you stressing because you changed your dream, people are gonna think it's because you never finish anything. Oh, divert to point. I don't remember what point it was, but follow your dreams. You can keep trying different things and trying to see if you like them, but that's you trying to find out what is your actual dream. People might sometimes think it's your dream and it's something that people wanted for you, you know? Always just find out what works for you. That's one important thing. Find out what works for you. Not everything that you do or everything that you're planning to do should be out in the open for everyone to know about. As sad as it is, not everyone is here for your uprising. Not everyone here, not everyone is here for your success. Some people are here for your downfall. So not everything that you are planning to do, not all of your projects, not all of your dreams, not all of your work in progresses should be out there for everyone to see, or for someone to be able to sabotage. Sometimes you need to move in silence, and then finally just show your work, or show your final product in public. Just move in silence, work in private, and then just come show everyone the final result. Just like, oh my god, this is what you've been working on? Yes, shock them all. But yeah, sometimes it's better to just leave your works in progress alone, like not tell anyone about them, just do them, and whatever happens, you know? They don't have to always talk about you. Like, don't let them always don't feel the need to explain yourself to people. Okay, what's next? What number is this? I keep forgetting the number. Honestly, I try, guys, but it's just not working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that was number 10. Number 11 is our parents are human too. I'm gonna repeat that twice. Our parents are human too. Our parents are human too. Why do I have to state that and restate that and overstate that? Well, it's because growing up, you don't really see the faults in your parents. You put them on a certain pedestal. And as you grow up, you end up realizing, you know what? My parents are actually like just human. Like, they make mistakes too. They don't know what to do too sometimes. Like, it's just the only thing that gives them an upper hand to us is that they've been here longer. So they've gone through life more, so they've been able to adjust how they roll with life's punches. But also remember that their coping mechanisms are also, they're exactly like you, just grown versions. Like, their coping mechanisms or how they view life or how they go through life has also been affected by their parents. So yes, sometimes your parents are narcissistic or are, you know, have that thing that you don't like, or you feel like, you know what, this is crazy. Like, why are you acting like that? Or why are you moving like that? Remember that that might also be a coping mechanism that they had to adapt to because of how their parents were. And remember, those were different times. Now it's a bit more, it's, you know, it's a bit more, what do I say? People are a bit more involved and people are a bit more, what's the word? Aware of life and all the different issues. So sometimes you have to remember that that's just another human being going through life. They have bad days. They, you know, they go through all the things that we have to go through, and they also got affected by their parents, and their parents probably didn't even think about, you know what, therapy. Obviously not. So sometimes you have to give them a break. How sometimes you want them to give you a break, sometimes you also have to give them a break and realize and think about their feelings. I know it's hard, but sometimes you have to step back and be like, okay, you know what, that's because of this, and you move on. I'm gonna use this bright blush. I don't know if you can see the color. You can't see the color, but it's between this one, and where's the third one? I can't find the third one, so that's cool. We'll just, but this is the lighter. Is it the light? Oh no, this is the dark one. Oh, here's the lighter one. So yeah, it's between these three where it's like, this is the lightest, this is like the brightest, and this is dark. So I'm going with the bright one. I used to apply it like that, but sometimes moving it is hard. So what I do nowadays is I take my brush and I freaking do this thing. And I just get all the product on the brush. Because this is how we get the product out. And then we just go on my cheeks. But anyways, what was I saying? That's point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's point number 11, that, you know, our parents are human too. So yeah, sometimes you have to realize those human beings are also dealing with their own traumas, and that's how they're dealing with them. And they just brought another human being into life, and they have to learn and adjust how to be good parents. So sometimes we just need to give them a break, or also sometimes you just need to give them, you know, the benefit of the doubt that they actually do want the best for us, you know. Anyways, after that, wash this. Okay, after that, sponge. It always has to be damp. What's our next point? Number 12 is speak your mind. Speak your mind. Let no one tell you that your opinion is irrelevant, because if you have something to say on the issue, say it. Or also say what you want. Say what you need. Because I realized, or I learned something, that if you are just waiting for that person to anticipate what your needs are or what your wants are, then you're gonna wait forever, baby. You're gonna wait forever. Because guess what? People are not mind readers. They've been through different situations with different people in life. That's why they act different ways. And different people need different things. They might treat you a certain way because that's how they think that every woman or every man, or you know, you in that particular situation, that's what you need or that's what you would like. But guess what? They will never know what you like or what you don't like if you don't tell them. So like, especially, what do I want to say? Especially like women, I get it. We all want flowers. We all want chocolates. We want that spontaneity. Oh, spontaneity. But you have to realize, if you don't ask for it, you're never gonna get it. That's what I actually realized. I was in a situation where I wanted something and I had not expressed it to my partner. And oh my gosh, me speaking like this is realizing that I'm actually like growing, and like I'm becoming, or like I'm speaking like how, oh, English was horrible, but I'm speaking how the grown YouTubers were speaking in their videos to me when I was a kid. Oh, okay. Anyways. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, I was in a situation where I wanted something from my partner and I hadn't said anything about wanting it. And my partner never knew until we were talking one day. And I said it as a joke, you know? And then they were like, it's because you hadn't asked me. And imagine, after asking, never had to ask again. It was just a normal thing that was happening. Because I ended up expressing my need or my want for that specific thing. They were like, cool, fine, that's fine, I can do that. We have to realize people are not mind readers, especially for girls. Like, I know sometimes we just want them to do things without them, like without us telling them, but you just have to sometimes tell someone how to appreciate you, or how to love you, or how to treat you, you know? If you don't tell them, how do you expect them to know? So just be clear with someone on what you want, or what you're expecting, or what you need. It has to go both ways. Like, just express to each other what you need, what you want, that way. Because, sorry, my footage cut. Because if you don't tell each other, then you're always gonna have a cross of information and a cross of actions, and it's just not gonna be good. So just, if you want something or if you need something, you need to speak up and tell people, or else you'll never get it. So if you want a promotion, speak up and say it, because people are not going to dream that you want a promotion. Some people will think, you know what, you're happy at that position. If you want flowers from your man, you need to tell him, because guess what? He's not going to just guess that, okay, yeah, I get it. We want them to just come buying flowers. But you also need to set the expectation. Your girl, like men too, like if you want your girl to treat you some way, some type of way, or to that you need something from a girl, you need to talk to her. Because this is how people just end up breaking up, because you guys never really knew each other, because you guys didn't talk about your needs and wants in the beginning. You guys were just busy, like you guys were just busy chilling, and then suddenly it's like, oh, I don't know why the relationship didn't work, we just didn't wanted different things. Like, I'm gonna put myself out there and say there's a relationship of mine that has ended because we didn't talk about like what we wanted properly from the beginning. And then as we kept, you know, getting to know each other, yes, we liked each other, but sometimes love or liking or just that emotion is not enough to have a healthy and beautiful relationship. So as I'm saying, you guys need to tell each other what you want. Speak up. Don't be afraid to speak up. and tell the other person what you want or what you need in order for you to bloom in a cohesive environment. Yeah. I think that's what I wanted to say. That was point number 12, if I'm not wrong. Make the right mistake. Now, I said mistakes are a part of life, right? That's fine. Make mistakes. But make the right ones. If you're really gonna make a mistake, and you know it's a mistake, make the right mistake. Okay. I don't know exactly what that meant at first, but then I realized, make the mistake that is going to benefit you at the end. So I can tell you one of my mistakes. I had a past relationship that was a mistake, but I don't regret it. I know people are like, if you have a mistake, you have to regret it. No. I had a mistake, which was my past relationship. And do I regret it? No, because it taught me so much about myself. It taught me what I would tolerate and what I wouldn't tolerate. It taught me that changing for anyone that's useless. Like, not changing necessarily, but like moving your boundaries or shifting your lines of what you're comfortable with and what you're not comfortable with. That's not a result of a healthy relationship. Everyone has a certain boundary because of something that has happened in their life, or just because they have a boundary, and you shifting that moral boundary of yours, or you shifting that ethical boundary, or you shifting just any type of boundary of yours because of someone, not because you have decided or you have grown and decided I'm gonna change my boundary. No, because you want to fit into someone else's life, or you want to be with this person so bad that you're ready to change your moral boundaries. That's not it. That's one big flashing red sign that don't ever, like. So those are the things that I started learning. And I also learned that there's certain things that I'm just not going to, or how I detach emotionally in a relationship if I feel like I'm not being treated the way I'm supposed to be treated, or if I feel like this is not working. I start to emotionally detach before I end things, and so I end up becoming cold, and so that the more time passes, I'm able to leave without having that emotional strain. And I can feel it sometimes. Just shut off. And I'm just like, okay, I'm good. I'm not. The moment I start to tell people, like if I tell my sister, like, you know, I'm thinking about breaking up with this person, that's when I'm emotionally detached. But anyway, what am I supposed to be doing next to my face? I forgot. I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing in my face. Oh, the second concealer. Because this one is very orange, I like to use the full light one. But this is number... that was number 13.